Errands, please tidy up this place. No! Wow! How did you guys do it?
We got cleaners.
Cleaners?
You know it, Dad.
Cleaner, it works.
Coming up next on Plus TV, Plus News. Join our news team for half hour of local and national news. Plus News, informative, balanced, accurate, and current.
February is all about Honda. Get special pricing and discounts on all Honda products. Enjoy up to 25% off select Honda products and 20% off Honda parts. Don't forget your B-Bucks whenever you make your purchase. There will also be a bike rally throughout the streets of Belize City, Blue Creek, and Spanish Lookout on February 8th, 15th, and 22nd respectively. All participants will get free oil change. Check out our Facebook page for more details. Love your Honda. It's all about deals and discounts on Honda products throughout the month of February. Only at Benquip Equipment Parts Service.
Really? You not switch yet? No what? I tell you. I don't.
You used to call me on my cell phone late night just to stay in touch. Call me on my cell phone, cause our connection used to mean so much. And I know when that thought line bling, February's got that love to bring. Yeah, I know when that thought line bling, Smart is giving you everything. These days all I do is wonder if you're still connected with somebody else. Wonder why you're missing out on what's best for yourself. You could have had more, but you're still stuck with them. You don't need no one else, you don't need nobody else. So it's time to switch up and run, cause Smart's the best in the land. They got the top speed and the best service for your phone. You should just switch to them, it's smarter, no one else. You used to call me on my cell phone.
In the headlines for tonight's newscast, Kamalote resident says police don't want to return his motorcycle after wrongfully detaining him. Deputy Prime Minister says the Ministry of Natural Resources is helping the police to investigate the death of Boris Mansfield. 90 persons nominated on nomination day across the country, and PAC and APAMO signed a strategic partnership agreement in Bemopan. We'll bring you these stories and more right here on Plus News. Stay tuned.
Brought to you through the courtesy of Builders Hardware, your home improvement warehouse.
Welcome to Builders Hardware, your one-stop home improvement warehouse. Everything you need to bring your projects to life, all in one place. From nails to power tools, we've got you covered. Our inventory spans the essential for every project, big or small. Come and find quality products at unbeatable prices. Whether you're picking up paint, plumbing supplies, or electrical tools, you'll find great deals every day. Don't know what you need? Our expert and customer-friendly team is here to guide you through every step of your project. Need it delivered? We've got you covered there too. Get your products delivered to you anywhere in the country. So come on in and discover endless possibilities for your home renovations. Builders Hardware. We think our customers are
Awesome! Really? You not switch yet? No what? I tell you. I don't.
You used to call me on my cell phone, late night just to stay in touch. Call me on my cell phone, cause our connection used to mean so much. And I know when that thought line bling, February's got that love to bring. Yeah, I know when that thought line bling, Smart is giving you everything. These days all I do is wonder if you're still connected with somebody else. Wonder why you're missing out on what's best for yourself. You could have had more, but you're still stuck with them. You don't need no one else, you don't need nobody else. So it's time to switch up a brand, cause Smart's the best in the land. They got the top speed and the best service for your phone. You should just switch to them, it's smarter, no one else. You used to call me on my cell phone.
Good evening and welcome to Plus News for Tuesday, February 25th, 2025. I am Julian Cruz. Kamalote resident, 24-year-old Wilhelm Koi, is claiming that he was wrongfully detained over the weekend while en route to Kaya on his motorcycle. Koi is also claiming that since his run-in with the police, the officers in question have refused to return his motorbike that they confiscated. According to Koi, he was transporting a friend to San Ignacio on his fully licensed and insured motorcycle when they were stopped by an unmarked vehicle. The men in the vehicle claimed to be police officers and exited the vehicle wearing civilian clothing. Koi says he did not trust the men, so he drove off.
My ex-brother charter me vehicle in a San Ignacio police station for a signing, right? And we may go do. While we reach the San Ignacio checkpoint for a block in color pick up, and I have no police stickers, no license plate, no light on the top of male person, then pull out a firearm with in a civilian clothes, no mark of police, no, not like that. The person just pull out a firearm, then my friend tell me make you just drive off. So I the driver, I drive off, and we escape from the police, but we never have nothing illegal or nothing like that, right? We then go along the checkpoint, go along the next side with the horse trap, then the same black pickup, meet we head and then we stop. Then my friend, so he noticed the police, so then we stop. When we stop off for the motorbike, then the police officer come aggressive. Two police officers with a male and a female made in there. One of them come and just kick me down. Then the next time, I never really watch it do my friend. The man made a rough up me, then the man put me to lay down, right? Then he bend my hand and the man put in me in my back. Then he press the foot for my jaw corner, right? Then from there till boy 8 to 10 minutes and another tell police mobile reach. Then they put the handcuff on we. Then the officer with a GI3 may have a body cam. But he put it on till put in the the police pick up. Then they carry to the station so how we detain for traffic offense. As a serious traffic offense if you could get a call. Then we are about, right? The officer said, right now, I deal with that. Then they saw 3 put in a cell block. We don't spend most of like 5 hours there. I said, what we call them is no call for the whole 24 hours. They say we left with traffic offense. We have an officer. We don't get no call of sergeant. Say, right now, we ask about 2 females. Say, right now, nobody, like 5 different officers we ask, nobody assist at all with the phone call, right? And the 24 hours done. We're going out to the 48 hours, no phone call at all. Then they say, in the night, they say, we're there for a PI robbery. I tell them, sir, which robbery? If we just approach Kaya, and they say, only the coin of Kaya, right? We don't have no illegal thing. I said, which robbery happened in a year? When they detain we if they have any proof? No answer we. Right. When the 48 hours done, they let we go, give me back everything they give me phone, him, on the jewelry, everything they give back to me and the person.
Koye says that he was detained for 48 hours and was later released, but not with his motorcycle. According to Koye, when he tried to get back his motorcycle, the officers threatened him.
Tell him, man, sir, my cycle I have, legit, I have all the documents, the insurance, the paper, everything I have with the cycle, also my driver's license, everything I have. I tell about, I look at my camera, send me the picture of my documents. No. Then I asked a big police officer. He said, no, young man, I want it in person, the document. I said, okay. Call on my friend to make it bring it. Then the officer will hold my key and my helmet also. So a big man knock on my house key, so I need that to go home. So when I bring my document, give me the cycle. I said, okay. Then I said, guys, my motorbike I also have a different engine, alright. I tell her I bring a receipt on the person I buy it from to prove, right? And I'll make a document. Then I bring it, make my friend bring it, carry it in the Sandasa police station. Then the man they carry me in the J3 room. I tell her, see the documents, and he check it. Then he say, oh, this a fake. I say, right. If you say this a fake, that got my name. I tell you my picture, my social, you got my driver's license, everything. You and he also familiar with me, right? Then the man say, oh, that no matter. I tell her, let's go outside, go check, see the VIN number, everything. I tell her, if you know what, to make proof, or any misunderstand, you could go to city council, you could go to the insurance spot, home protector, you could go with the license plate and everything. I also go in a Bema City Council card. They register my cycle and I license it, and I insure the home protector. The man say, I know that pan that. I just take the cycle of a big man. Tell her how you take that. Tell a big man that I do respect. All I need that my documents make I go fire. He say, shut up for I will lock you down for 48 days. So you say, you and a young man, he say, I will drop a charge for you and I ban you from car. Tell her how you ban me for. Tell her, say, Friday, my come along way. You are ban. What you do? They say, I will detain you. Ask any police officer with a friend or anybody with a charge with an abatement to murder. He say, I will drop that for you and I will drop murder for the next young man. Yes, sir, where do? Make you hate me. The man said, shut up. He said, make I talk. I said, this man said, I'm the boss. CIB, I tell her, right? Tell her, I know I hear I want to go up, sir. But any crime I want to go up unsolved. That's not my business. I don't know. Police officer I come to clear my cycle and give my cycle to reach out to my family because they don't know my whereabouts. The man start telling me about a lot of cycle, get me son a car, a lot of robberies and murder way. They don't solve it and no charge. He said, one of them charge there, I'll drop for you. For you. You understand, young man,
When the couple was asked to comment on the matter, he stated that he was unaware of the situation, but stated that officers are asked to crack down on persons using motorcycles, as that is the preferred mode of transportation for criminal elements.
I'm not sure of that complaint, Marisol. But if that is the case, then yeah. I know we have an issue with motorcycles right now, where it is the modus or the means of transportation for most crimes being committed now. And I would like to warn the public, particularly business places, to please put up a sign at the entrance of a place to say, take off your helmet before entering. Because we're seeing that the robbers are going into business establishment wearing these coverall helmets to commit crime. So let them put a sign that says that nobody wearing a helmet is going to be allowed admission into the establishments. I think that is going to help in trying to reduce these complaints where persons wearing helmets are going to these business places and committing crime.
3 deaths are being investigated as possibly being linked to an ongoing real estate scam. The latest murder victim is Boris Mansfield, a 56-year-old real estate broker who was assassinated over the weekend in Placencia. Reports indicate that Mansfield was ambushed as he neared his property, shot to the back of his head execution style. His personal firearm remained in its holster and his wallet, which contained cash, was left untouched. Mansfield is the third murder victim to be linked to a land scandal. Ricardo Borja and Darren Taylor were both killed in 2023 and 2024 respectively, and authorities were also investigating their possible connection to a land scam that is being revealed by Borja, or that was being revealed by Borja to authorities. The three murders have raised concerns of how the real estate industry in Belize is being regulated. According to the Deputy Prime Minister, who also oversees the Lands Department, they have put together a draft document that is currently being reviewed by the Attorney General's Ministry. Hyde says that it is his hope that the legislation will weed out the crooked folks within the real estate industry.
Our legal counsel in the ministry have worked really hard to come up with a draft legislation. They've completed that, I can tell you. I think it's a very impressive, comprehensive draft legislation. It's actually at the Attorney General's Ministry for them to correct, revise, trash, add, give us directions. But I think it's a very impressive document. I think it will, going forward, once the AG finishes their comprehensive review of it, then it will go to full-fledged consultation. And once that's completed, then it goes to Parliament. But ultimately, once that is passed, it means that all those agents, all those real estate persons, those mortgage persons, those land consultants, all those people will have to get licensed, will have to be qualified in some shape or form. There's a criteria they're going to have to meet. There are certain courses they're going to have to take. There's a certain code of conduct they're going to have to follow. And if they don't follow that, then there are consequences to that. But I think that it's an impressive legislation, if I may say so myself. And ultimately, I think it will provide a level of regulation in the industry that has been missing for all these decades. And it will weed out a lot of the crooked folks that are in this business, that are operating almost lawlessly. I think it'll make a hell of a difference. But as I said, it's with the AG ministry, and hopefully that process can be completed soon, and the country can have a real estate legislation for the first time.
Following Boris Mansfeld's murder, numerous media houses, both local and international, received folders filled with bank account numbers, wire transfers, names, all linked to the purported land fraud case that Mansfeld was wrapped up in. While the Minister of Lands did not want to go in depth with the findings, he did state that his ministry is working closely with the police department to unearth the truth.
Regrettable what has happened. I think any death in our country is one too many. I can tell you that the police and FIU are actively investigating those murders and the whole situation. I know because they've been in touch with the ministry, and the ministry has had to cooperate, has had to provide information, has had to give them the kind of access that's required to make the investigation continue. Like everyone else, we are hoping that an arrests are made pretty soon. That's needed for us to move forward. But ultimately, it rests with the FIU and the police department, and they're actively investigating. So hopefully that comes to a head pretty soon.
A total of 90 candidates have been nominated to contest the upcoming general elections, according to the Elections and Boundaries Department. Nominations took place on Monday, February 24, 2025. The ruling People's United Party has put forward 31 candidates, while the opposition United Democratic Party leads with 41 nominations, splintered between the two factions of that party. The Belize Justice Movement has 7 candidates, while 3 other third parties, Good Opportunity Development Party, People's National Party, and People's Democratic Party, have nominated 1, 2, and 4 candidates respectively. Additionally, 4 independent candidates have entered the race. In an unprecedented turn of events, 2 PUP candidates have already secured their seats without contest. Returning officers for the Pickstock and Fort George electoral divisions officially declared Anthony Mahler and Henry Charles Usher elected, as no other candidates were nominated in their constituencies up to the 4 p.m. deadline. Quote, "The nomination process is a critical part of our democracy, and we are pleased that everything proceeded smoothly," end quote, an Elections and Boundaries Department official stated. Again, we quote, "The uncontested election in 2 divisions is unusual, but entirely within the legal framework. The certificates of endorsement and return of uncontested election have been forwarded to Governor General, Her Excellency Froila Zalam, as required by law. As a result, no election will take place in Pickstock and Fort George, reducing the number of contested seats in the upcoming general election. And we'll go for a break, and when we return, we will look at the compul standing behind his decision to dismiss PC DeAndre Reed. More on that when Plus News returns.
February is all about Honda. Get special pricing and discounts on all Honda products. Enjoy up to 25% off select Honda products and 20% off Honda parts. Don't forget your B-Bucks whenever you make your purchase. There will also be a bike rally throughout the streets of Belize City, Blue Creek, and Spanish Lookout on February 8th, 15th, and 22nd respectively. All participants will get free oil change. Check out our Facebook page for more details. Love your Honda is all about deals and discounts on Honda products throughout the month of February, only at Benquip Equipment Parts Service.
My parents always said, when it's time to build, invest in quality products that last a lifetime, even if it means paying a little more. It is now my turn to invest in my own home, and it's not even a question. It has to be Oran Windows. My contractor recommends Oran because of the heavy-duty construction, the thickest gauge blades on the market, and the dual locks that allow lower louvers to close independently for privacy while the top remains open for airflow. These features make Oran aluminum louver windows the best on the market.
With Oran aluminum louver windows, you get strength, durability, and beauty with an added layer of security and protection against debris and damaging winds. Come in and check out the variety of sizes and colors at Design Depot, located at Mile 3 Philip Goldson Highway in Belize City.
As one of the largest cable and internet providers in Belize, CBC strives to provide our customers with the highest standards of quality, value, and service in all aspects of cable TV and internet. Monitoring our systems closely, our technicians combine creative planning and state-of-the-art technology with years of experience and training to develop and provide the most reliable and advanced cable and internet service to exceed your expectations. For CBC and our team of talented engineers, technicians, and customer service representatives, delivering less than the very best is never an option.
The Climate Finance Unit, established in 2022 within the Ministry of Economic Development, focuses on accessing climate finance to support Belize's adaptation and mitigation targets. Within 2 years, the CFU has secured $166 million in climate funds for environmentally sustainable sectors in Belize. Key CFU projects include a $77.6 million initiative to enhance the resilience of northern sugarcane farmers. This project will benefit 5,000 farmers and strengthen Belize's sugar industry, a critical economic sector. Additionally, CFU is leading a $44 million IDB-funded wastewater and solid waste management project on Key Conger to enhance the island's environmental health. Through the IDB Klima Initiative, Belize can receive a 5% loan rebate by achieving climate and biodiversity targets. The CFU's ongoing work supports a range of sectors, including agriculture, water security, and coastal management, and has created over 144 jobs through climate finance projects.
February is all about Honda. Get special pricing and discounts on all Honda products. Enjoy up to 25% off select Honda products and 20% off Honda parts. Don't forget your B-Bucks whenever you make your purchase. There will also be a bike rally throughout the streets of Belize City, Blue Creek, and Spanish Lookout on February 8th, 15th, and 22nd respectively. All participants will get free oil change. Check out our Facebook page for more details. Love your Honda is all about deals and discounts on Honda products throughout the month of February, only at Benquip equipment parts service.
As one of the largest cable and internet providers in Belize, CBC strives to provide our customers with the highest standards of quality, value, and service in all aspects of cable TV and internet. Monitoring our systems closely, our technicians combine creative planning and state-of-the-art technology with years of experience and training to develop and provide the most reliable and advanced cable and internet service to exceed your expectations. For CBC and our team of talented engineers, technicians, and customer service representatives, delivering less than the very best is never an option.
Coming soon on March 17th, Builders Hardware online store. Get ready to shop for all your favorite building and home supplies, right from the comfort of your own home.
The Climate Finance Unit, established in 2022 within the Ministry of Economic Development, focuses on accessing climate finance to support Belize's adaptation and mitigation targets. Within 2 years, the CFU has secured $166 million in climate funds for environmentally sustainable sectors in Belize. Key CFU projects include a $77.6 million initiative to enhance the resilience of northern sugarcane farmers. This project will benefit 5,000 farmers and strengthen Belize's sugar industry, a critical economic sector. Additionally, CFU is leading a $44 million IDB-funded wastewater and solid waste management project on Key Cocker to enhance the island's environmental health. Through the IDB Klima initiative, Belize can receive a 5% loan rebate by achieving climate and biodiversity targets. The CFU's ongoing work supports a range of sectors, including agriculture, water security, and coastal management, and has created over 144 jobs through climate finance projects.
In light of the claims that the investigation into the DeAndre Reed case was flawed, the Commissioner of Police, Chester Williams, has defended his decision. According to the Commissioner, he believes that the disciplinary process was lawful and that Reed's response was unsatisfactory. This case stems from the fatal shooting of the Governor General's dog, which Reed, making an appeal to the courts, alleged that there were procedural breaches and the dismissal was unfair. Reed argued that the disciplinary proceedings were rushed and that he did not get adequate notice, stripping him of a fair opportunity to respond. According to the Commissioner, the notice of complaint is not necessary when their disciplinary code is breached and that Reed's case did not meet the requirements to have such a notice. In court, Reed was fined $250. Here's the Commissioner of Police, Chester Williams, defending his decision.
I have read the opinion, and I disagree with certain aspect of it. And I think that to some extent the learned counsel from the AG ministry was not privy to all information when he wrote that opinion. Because one, when we have breaches of our disciplinary code, we don't need to issue a notice of complaint. Like, for example, if a police officer is found sleeping on duty, is absent from duty, intoxicated whilst on duty, discharging firearm without the permission of the Commissioner of Police, those are our internal infractions. So once a police officer commits one of those infractions, there is no need for a notice of complaint. Notice of complaint would apply in situations where a member of the public comes to the police professional standard branch and make a complaint against a police officer. On the basis of that, then, professional standard branch is going to write the police officer, notify him of the complaint, and ask him to respond within so much days why disciplinary action should not be taken against him or her. Those are the instances where we would normally issue notice of complaint. In the instant case at bar, the allegations against former police constable Devon Reed, DeAndre Reed, was not one that required the notice of complaint. No, the OC in Belmopan still issued him one. Nothing is wrong with that. He would have been notified of the complaint when it happened through the diary where he was instructed to give a duty report, which he provided a duty report. And again, there is straight law that in circumstances where a person is aware of the reason for the arrest, there is no need for the police to tell them. There have been case laws on that. Now, following the tribunal hearing, again, with a view to ensure that the principle of natural justice was adhered to, I did similar to what I did in the Na et al. Cases, where the legal office wrote the then constable, explained to him the process in terms of the nature of the offense that he was convicted for, and requested from him reasons why, in light of the gravity of the offense he has been convicted for, he should not be dismissed. And I think he was given 7 days to respond to that notice. He responded to that notice. That response came to me. I read his response. I took it into consideration, and having read his response and looking at the nature of the offense, I exercised my discretion in dismissing him on the basis that the response given was not satisfactory, right? And so for the council to have said that natural justice was not followed, that's not true.
Today, the Protected Areas Conservation Trust, PAC, and the Association of Protected Areas Management Organizations, APAMO, formalized a strategic partnership to enhance the management and capacity of community-based organizations, CBOs, overseeing critical protected areas in Belize. The agreement, which was signed today at the Ministry of Sustainable Development's auditorium in Belmopan, includes a Belize $319,000 funding commitment from PAC to support 4 key areas: financial management, training, communication, and administrative support. Dr. Kenneth Williams, chairman of PAC's board, and Mr. Eli Miller, APAMO's vice chairman, signed the agreement with PAC's executive director, Mr. Abil Castaneda, and APAMO's executive director, Mr. Jose Perez, in attendance. Castaneda told us more about the strategic partnership.
They are very happy to sign a strategic partnership agreement with APAMO, the Association of Protected Areas Management Organizations, that really puts a good way forward in how together we are building the capacities of our community-based organizations that manage protected areas across the country. For quite some time now, we have been working on developing this framework, making sure that it is structured in a way that does 2 things. It provides the support that our CBOs need within the protected area systems in Belize, but also that it provides almost a platform for us to think about a longer-term partnership moving forward. Because, as was said in the signing event just a while ago, the CBOs are very critical in the protected area system framework. And the work that they do is built on passion, they're built on their love for community and their love for the environment. And so we are trying to find ways in which we can provide structure around how we support that and how we empower our community-based organizations moving forward. So today, we are absolutely excited. We're signing a agreement that has a value of about $319,000, and that will go specifically into providing support through APAMO for CBOs in areas such as financial management, in areas such as training and capacity development, in areas such as community awareness and communication, and also in technical support overall in their work that they do in the protected areas. So we are are excited, and we're happy that we have been able to get to this point with our partner APAMO, so that we can continue to move the sort of the buck forward in terms of the leadership that Belize has in the conservation world.
We also spoke with parents from APAMO who told us how and where the funds will be used.
APAMO is comprised of 17 members. We have 10 members who are considered grassroots local communities. These are the ones that this partnership will target. They are the weaker members of our family, and they are the ones who have weak capacities. The model that we implement is that whilst we improve the resource center, it's not a traditional secretariat with experts. These experts will support the smaller groups. So for example, rather than a small community group hiring a business development person or a marketing person, we include that capacity or expertise within our EACRC, and we provide that service to our members. So in summary, what we do is provide technical and financial oversight to these smaller CBOs. While a big organization like Belize Audubon could hire its own financial officer, its own park managers, its own business development officer, the CBOs are far from that. So the approach that we have is we do it in a consolidated way. We have that expertise centralized at our resource center, and we provide it to more than one CBO. And so this is what this partnership is doing, making sure that we continue that work and that these small groups continue to be included in becoming better and effective protected areas managers.
Today's signing agreement signal a complete 180 degrees from what was happening between APAMO and PAC last year. In July of 2024, APAMO held a press conference calling out PAC, stating that APAMO was not receiving any funds from PAC and that their co-managers were feeling the pinch. APAMO's executive director spoke about what led them to this point of once again receiving funds from PAC.
When we had the press conference, it was because we felt that all of our efforts of advocacy, and we've never been an advocacy organization of being aggressive or marches. We've always sat around the table, and we've always had a soft approach, a negotiated approach to advocacy. Meetings, involvement in committees, but we reached a point where we felt that we were not making any significant strides in securing financing. For whatever reason that was internally at PAC or led by the Ministry of Sustainable Development. And so we felt that we had no option but to seek intervention from the Prime Minister. We're very grateful that he intervened, and what he did was he established a joint working group to look at primarily two things. How things could be streamlined at PAC to facilitate and expedite financing, but also to look at the whole governance of the protected area system. That joint working group was established. It included 3 CEOs from tourism, blue economy, and sustainable development, and it included non-state actors, APAMO, BNN, and the Belize Marine Fund Network. The work from, when was it? I think the first meeting was held in October. 6 meetings were held. And I think the process was a bit slow. I think if you look at July to now, that we're just getting the financing, I guess that speaks for itself. Nevertheless, as I said, we are here, and we can only look forward. I think there's a lot of lessons that could be learned during that period. And I think very important is the process which is being undertaken right now, led by the Blue Unit from the Office of the Prime Minister. There's actually 3 experts looking at the reform of the whole national protected area system. looking at governance at every level, not only governance with co-managers, but governance with those departments that are directly related and have some kind of say over protected areas, and also the Protected Areas Conservation Trust.
The BLPA hosted its 46th annual general meeting in Belmopan. More on that right after this break.
We've got the plumbing and electrical in our store. We've got the paints and the brush and light fixtures. That's for sure. We've got steel, cement, and tiles galore. And so much more. We've got everything in that store. We've got windows and doors just for you. In our store. We've got sheetrock, plywood, and hardwood too. That's for sure. Tools for gardening and the great outdoors. And so much more. We've got everything in that store. We've got variety. Everything. Quality. Everything. Quantity. Everything. At Builders Hardware, variety. Everything. Quality. Everything. Quantity. Everything. At Builders Hardware. We've got the sinks and the tubs and cabinets. In our store. We've got the nuts and the bolts, so don't forget. And so much more. We've got service with a smile. That's for sure. We've got everything in that store. We've got variety. Everything. Quality. Everything. Quantity. Everything. At Builders Hardware, variety. Everything. And quality. Everything. Quantity. Everything. At Builders Hardware. It's for builders who build with a passion and skill. Go to Builders Hardware.
Really? You not switch yet? No what? I tell you. I don't.
You used to call me on my cell phone, late night just to stay in touch. Call me on my cell phone, cause our connection used to mean so much. And I know when that thought line bling, February's got that love to bring. Yeah, I know when that thought line bling, Smart is giving you everything. These days all I do is wonder if you're still connected with somebody else. Wonder why you're missing out on what's best for yourself. You could have had more, but you're still stuck with them. You don't need no one else, you don't need nobody else. So it's time to switch up a brand, cause Smart's the best in the land. They got the top speed and the best service for your phone. You should just switch to them, it's smarter, no one else. You used to call me on my cell phone.
Give me the real milk, the number one milk, Dano milk, then love Dano milk. You can whip its cream, for Dano milk it is real, yes, Dano milk, then love Dano milk. All over Cayo and in San Pedro, Dano milk, then love Dano milk. Dano milk in the morning, Dano milk in the evening, Dano milk. Give me Dano milk. Up north in Corozal, supermarket and them all. Dano milk, then love Dano milk. All over this land and in Belmopan, yes, Dano milk. Give me Dano milk. Say in Dangriga, down south in PG, Dano milk, then love Dano milk. You can hear this talk, cause it's in Orange Walk, yeah, Dano milk. I love Dano milk. Dano milk powder, probably the best milk powder in the world. Dano.
The CB100 is efficient, durable, and has enhanced smart power. Being a Honda, of course, it's reliable and fuel efficient. Get around town with no worries because you get up to 100 miles to the gallon. And it's priced at an unbeatable $2,700. Honda CB100. Available at Banquet. Equipment, parts, service.
The Philip S. W. Goldson International Airport, the PGIA, has made a statement to the public addressing a social media post claiming that unclaimed luggage was being sold for $4.21 Belize dollars. In a statement, the PGIA set out to debunk the claims, clarifying that they do not sell unclaimed luggage, warning the public to stay away from any links associated with what is a clear scam. On the posts making the false claims, images of luggage-filled warehouses are seen, as well as claims of the 5-day delivery and a link directing users to a fake website. The public is urged to watch out for suspicious posts and to only trust information from the PGIA's official website and other verified sources. Over the weekend, the Belize Livestock Producers Association, the BLPA, hosted its 46th annual general meeting at its headquarters in Belmopan under the theme, Building an Economic, Sustainable and Climate Resilient Future for Belize's Livestock Industry. The meeting focused on advancing the sector through strategic initiatives and sustainable practices. Attendees watched a video presentation which showcased the BLPA's accomplishments in 2024. There was also special recognition for the Minister of Agriculture, Honorable Jose Mai, and the Ambassador of the Republic of China on Taiwan, Lily Li Wensu. Here is Honorable Jose Mai, the Minister of Agriculture, speaking about what Belizean farmers can accomplish if they work together.
So while exporting cattle on the hoof is good, let's add value to it. But we need to increase our herd. We've moved from 198 to 190,000, 180,000 to 200 and something thousand, or 202,000 head. We need to take that to 400,000 at least. How do we do it? The land doesn't grow. Land is not growing. But we can do it using new technology. The technology that BLP is promoting, smaller pastures, semi-intensive, growing your trees, having more cattle per acre, but managing it wisely and moving them around. That is the way we can get to 400,000 head of cattle. And even so, we already have two companies investing in slaughtering facilities to produce quality carcass. Colleagues, gentlemen, farmers, we can do it in this country. With the help of a good government, with the help of hard-working farmers, not only hard-working, because hard-working only will kill us, hard and smart. Hard-working and smart-working farmers, we can do it. I've seen it. I've seen the potential in you. I've seen the potential in my technicians. I've seen the potential in my partners in development. We can do it together.
The Taiwanese ambassador, Lily Li Wensu, also gave a speech in which she gave recognition to the hardships Taiwan's cattle industry has faced to reach where it is today.
As the video showed, Taiwan was an agricultural society and based its economy mainly on agriculture decades ago. Nowadays, we have made great strides in economic development. Nevertheless, agriculture remains an important industry in Taiwan. As the video shows, over the years, Taiwan's livestock industry has faced many challenges and tests. Take our pork industry, for example. Pork in Taiwan's dietary culture is just like the chicken in Belize. Not only does pork play an important role in our domestic market, Taiwan even used to be the second largest pork export country in the world. But I say used to. The industry was hit hard by the outbreak of foot and mouth disease in late 90s and further damaged by the cheap import pork following our entry into the World Trade Organization in early 2000. As a result, 3/4 of the total 25,000 pig-raising farmers were wiped out. That was a devastating time. However, crises provide opportunities for change. With collaboration between government, research institutes, and farmers, this once heavily polluted traditional industry has undergone numerous reforms and upgraded to keep up with the times. Farmers nowadays use modern technology to manage pig farms, prevent diseases, and improve safety controls in line with international standards. I'm glad to report that Taiwan is very close to become the first country in Asia eradicating 3 major pig diseases, namely foot and mouth, African swine fever, and classical swine fever. Furthermore, in the face of growing challenges of climate change, and to make the industry continue to grow sustainably, more and more farmers are adopting green farming techniques and circular economy approaches, such as producing biogas as energy and transforming pig's waste into organic fertilizers, and hence add even higher values to the industry. Reflecting on this transformative journey, Taiwan's pork industry has indeed come a long way.
In the afternoon portion of the AGM, nominations and votings for the new board of directors was held, followed by the introduction of the new board. And that brings us to the end of our newscast for tonight. Thank you so much for tuning into Plus News. And be sure to join us right back here again tomorrow evening when we bring you all the latest happenings from around the country. Do take care of yourselves and have a safe and restful evening. We'll see you right back here again tomorrow. God bless.